grateful that you made your way to us, and we had a great conversation and very quickly realised that our values were aligned. And you touched on it a little bit when you were speaking then about, you know, what you love about what you do, but elaborate a little bit more on that, because you are really passionate about what you do, and there's definitely the conversations that we've had, there's certain changes that I know that you would like to see in the industry, and I think isn't that part of why you do what you do? It's being part of that change, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I think what's the most important thing to me in any sales job, right? And I was taught this at a very young age when I joined Scottish and Newcastle, when I first went through, you know, my basic training as a salesperson before I was allowed anywhere near pubs to sell beer. And it's about honesty and integrity, right? That's the bit that has sat at the heart of any job I've ever done. You know, whether it was in the drinks industry, whether it was at Spa, whether it was going back even further than that, when I, you know, started as a real junior kid at Norwich Union and Bernard Matthews, a long time ago when the world was in black and white. And, you know, that's why I love doing what I do now, because I think what should be at the core of what we do in this industry is honesty and integrity, because of what we're being trusted to do and the importance of that to the people that are selling and the people that are buying. That's my dog's just about to kill the Amazon man. You know, that honesty and integrity piece is really, really important, and that should sit at the heart of everything that we do. I'm not sure that it does across this industry, if I'm honest. Wherever I've worked, that's been at the heart of the way I approach my job. And then it becomes more than a 9 to 5 and I'm getting paid for it, which is probably why I needed to eventually break out of the corporate model, because it doesn't, to some extent, it gets to a point where it doesn't matter how much passion and honesty and energy you're throwing at the thing, it's got a ceiling, you know, in terms of what you can earn and the impact that you can have and the change that you can influence. Okay, when you get to the board and you're sitting as a sales director, you can make changes, you can make a difference in terms of the way a business is run, or, you know, what that means to its client base or whatever, but only within reason, even from that lofty position, you know. Whereas here, doing this job in the way that the model is built, the Keller Williams model is built, it's up to me to run my business in the way that I believe is the right way to do it for my clients, and give 110%. And I can do that, and it's rewarded, and it's recognized, and it doesn't have a ceiling. You know, it doesn't have a ceiling. So so I probably found a brilliant home for my energy, passion, enthusiasm, maverick nature. If I'm brutally honest, there is a little bit of that in there. I wouldn't deny it. But that needs, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, if you shave all the edges off someone, which is what a corporate environment tries to do, you shave all the edges off, there's no edge left, is there? And if you've got no edge, you're the same as everyone else. And I'm not. And I needed the space for all my edges to come out. And sometimes that's not necessarily always a good thing, but, you know, that's all about the journey, isn't it? That's all about learning. So I can't remember what the question was now, because I get carried away. See, I get carried away.